So yeah, Marcel here again for theScore. We have another jungler here at my side. Just coming into this week 2-0, easy for you guys. You guys have like a pretty good draft. I mean, how did you guys end up being so good at like drafting? I mean, you got a pretty good advantage. You figured out, okay, you have to ban Morgana and then first pick the Poppy. And after that, they didn't really have an answer for that. Weren't prepared. And of course, they had like no wave clear against you guys, and they kind of lost like the lane swap. So
I think first of all, it's that we have a really smart coach. So we kind of knew what are they going to play, because Fnatic kind of showed us as well what is their mindset going into the game. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is that we already had some experience playing against Ever on IEM Kuln, so that kind of gave us the edge because they outdrafted us, I would say. So this time we actually knew like what to draft, what to pick. We scrimmed for like 1.5 weeks, so we also knew our things, what do we want to play. So I think it was pretty good draft. Yes. I think probably made a really good decision there, and Ryu was kind of reason why we banned Morgana too. So I think those guys are really smart, and because of them, we primarily did such a good draft.
So obviously you still have your support mate Vander. I mean, I interviewed him yesterday, and he said like, of course, people call you like Marta and Danny of Europe. How does it affect you like still playing with him? Did you change anything in the playstyle with him together in the jungle, or like coming into this new team environment, or is everything still the same? You guys still know, okay, we're gonna ward up the jungle, we're gonna do this rotation here, there, you know, that kind of stuff?
I think overall it's the fact that I played with him for 2.5 years now, so I kind of know what he will do, and we have a really good synergy. So overall, if I play with him, I always knew what he will do. He always knows what I will do. And then when we joined the new team, we didn't have such a synergy with other players, but it's kind of easy to fix as long as everyone is good and everyone in this team is really good. So I think, yeah, I mean, we didn't change much. We kind of always try to roam together and do the stuff together like a support and jungler should always in this meta. So yeah, I overall think we are good. Yeah.
Okay, so jungle meta, of course, everyone wants to know what they have to play in solo queue, or what's your jungle take right now? Like, obviously we have Kindred, Rek'Sai, and Elise being the top 3, and you like Lee Sin a lot still, so of course. What's your general take on jungle meta, what the jungler should do, what's like the best way to play the game right now, or like what's your approach?
When it comes to solo queue, I think it's always about early game pressure, just because everyone is solo queue is playing kinda like without using a brain, so everyone is like kinda pushing and just trying to harass opponent. No one thinks that where the jungler could be, you know, like if I need to, I will get ganked or something. Like everyone is just pushing. Unless you play against LCS players, then they are actually smart about like what are they doing. So if you kinda want to just gain elo, you should probably play picks like Kindred, Elise, and Lee Sin, just because those champs have very good jungle clear early game and they can pressure the map a lot. And just don't care that much about the farm, because it's an issue for like lower junglers. I think you should just try to gang a lot, because that's what works in solo queue. Just try to watch your lanes. If you see that someone is needs help, or if you see that someone is just pushing hard your ally, then just go there and kill him, punish him, you know, as hard as you can. And Elise is a perfect champ for it, just because she has cocoon and she has a stun. She has like super high damage early game. And Kindred is kind of the same, because I would say she has even more damage if she can Q like 2 or 3 times in a fight, and she should be able to, just because of her W. So I think those 3 champs are like top. And then a new champ is like Graves, because Graves has really high damage, and it's kind of weird to play against him, because I'm still not sure how much can he do. And sometimes I have a problem to play against Graves if I'm playing Lee Sin, just because when he has the jungle item and I have the jungle item, he can one-shot me, and I cannot always one-shot him. So it's kind of weird, but I think you should just stick to the kind of CC junglers, and we'll see what will happen to Graves soon.
So obviously moving forward into week 2, I think you play Fnatic and G2. You play a 2 Korean Overlord jungler. So what's your general take on both of these junglers, like Trick and Spirit?
We kind of played scrims against them, and I think they are both really good. And I think because of Trick, I kind of realized that Graves is a good pick, but I'm not that sure what else he plays, so it will be a adventure to play against him in the LCS. And Spirit, I think he's just like super good mechanical player, but I don't think both of those teams have like the best team play as for now, because shot caller, like previous shot caller in Fnatic was Yellow Star, and when he's gone right now, Well, they kind of like a shot caller right now. They are still learning, so we can use that. I think overall in old H2K, Rio was the shot caller, and right now he's still the shot caller, but we help him a lot with Vander and me basically. So overall, I think versus Spirit is going to be a little bit harder, just because I think he's like better mechanical player. So if he pulls off something like Lee Sin, it could be a little bit problematic. And as for Trick, I'm not sure. I think his Graves is really good, so that's one thing that I need to be care of. And except for that, I didn't see him on many champions. I still need to watch the Gamers 2 versus Rockat match. Maybe he will play something else, and then I can learn and see.
All right, you hear that from him. Of course, we have more coverage checking out at theScore eSports.com. And thank you for watching.